Hello guys, this is Shar. Welcome back to the channel. Now tonight I'm on, and I do apologize about the videos coming out kind of late. I do apologize about that. But this is not like a real video. It's just like random commentary about Love and Marriage Huntsville and your favorite characters on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, in case you haven't heard, which I'm sure you have, because all of the subbies and the viewers of this channel are up on all things Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? Now, you guys have heard that Black Cigar Lounge, their trademark has been expired, which is not a big to do, not really. I mean, they can still keep the doors open, they can still operate, they can still continue to sell liquor. Now, if their liquor license had expired, now that's major. But the trademark is just the trademark. It's just the trademark of their logo. Now, if they don't hurry up and get it renewed, someone can, call their whatever store, business, whatever it is they want, black. You know what I mean? In that Huntsville area. So hopefully, as we speak, they have already started the process of renewing their trademark license. I know where I'm at. I'm up north. It's not expensive, so I know down south it's not. So it's probably just like an oversight, I guess. But the general manager, which is Kimmie's son, I mean that's something that he's supposed to be on top of, along with the accountants and just the people who help him run the business. They supposed to be on top of that type of stuff to make sure that it does not get expired. You know what I mean? But yeah, so it's not a big deal. It's just that someone could use that name for a local business. Now, also out here in these YouTube streets, there's no real proof. There's no receipts that have been produced. So I have to say allegedly Scholt builder's license is also expired. Now they're saying the only person's license that is current is Latisha. Um, she has a builder's license. I actually didn't know that. I mean, I really didn't. I knew that she was in real estate and had some real estate licenses, but I didn't know she had a builder's license. So, but that's what I'm hearing. You guys comment below if you know if that being true or if you've heard that. I didn't know that. I know that she had a bunch of licenses and stuff behind her name because she got that MBA in real estate and all that, but I didn't know she had an actual builder's license. But okay, whatever, good for her. But and hers is still valid, but Scholt's is not, and that is the business that Martell and Marsau own together, and then later on Marsau bought Martell out for a small amount of money, according to Melanie, because apparently the business wasn't really worth that much. It was a startup business. They had opened it for a hot minute and it did not gross a whole heap, a lot of money, which is why it didn't cost him that much to buy Martell out. But that license has been expired since 2020. So I hear, allegedly, okay? Now, people are saying like, oh, how they gonna build their house if his license is expired, or Scott's license is expired? That's the trademark black. That's their pride and possession for that business. So, like I said, hopefully in the sound of this video, my voice, they have renewed that trademark, but or someone could have that. But yeah, people have been saying, how they gonna build their house if the license is expired for scope. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, I don't know because I'm not in that line of work, but I know tons of people that have had their house built from the ground up and they do not have builder's licenses, okay? Tons of people. Like I can't even count how many of my friends and or family that have had houses built from the ground up and they don't have a builder's license. They're not even in that line of work at all, contractor or anything, okay? Now, to my knowledge, Marsau is a general contractor. I don't even know if that means that he can build a house or not. Now, it probably do. I mean, it probably does. I don't know. I mean, comment below and educate me. I posted a definition of what a builder's license consists of. Now, that it may or may not mean that he can build a house or not. I don't know. I mean, I'm not. I ain't tripping. I don't really care that much. But from what the Wikipedia says, it says a general contractor, a main contractor, or a primary contractor is responsible for the day-to-day oversight of a construction site, management of vendors and or trades, and the communication of all information to all involved parties throughout the course of the building project. Now, to oversee something like that, I would imagine you would need to know what the hell is going on. And to know what the heck is going on is to know the ins and outs of building something, or how something is put together, or how some stuff is laid down, or whatever. So, he probably does know how to build homes or whatever. Because I do remember on an episode, he was kind of like doing or assisting his helper with building out his mom's home, the home that they gave their mother. So, okay, he know how to build a home. Fine. But he's not physically building Scott Manor, or the house that they're building on Scott Manor. He's hiring people to build their home, if I'm not mistaken. Because I know last season he had his uncle out there. His uncle also is a home builder, knows how to build homes. Hopefully his license is not expired. But yeah, his uncle was helping to build the home. I don't know if they still got the uncle, because the uncle looked tired. The uncle looked like he's going to take 300 years to get this big old house built. So I don't know if they still got the uncle, if they went with someone else. But yeah, he does not have to have a valid builder's license to get his home built, unless he is the one, along with others, that are actually building out his home. And I don't believe that Marsau is actually building the home. He has people building their home for them. So they are the ones that have to have the active builder's license. Now, Scholt, that license, they say, is expired since 2022, or 2020 rather, allegedly. Now, whatever projects that they do under Scholt, then that's when that would be effective. Like, they would have to have a valid license in order to take a job and build out something, be it a home, a business, a building, whatever. But to build his home, he don't need no valid builder's license unless he's the one actually physically building it. And I don't think that he is. Comment below if you know different. No problem. Now, this heifer, Ariane Curry, she was on her Instagram the other day. I guess she's gotten fed up. People talking about her is getting to her. She don't like it. She's sad. She's upset. The comments have gotten to her. She mentioned that she's tired of y'all bloggers, people talking about her. She wrote on her Instagram, "I'm only posting on friends, only fan here and out." So she's posted on her friends' OnlyFans. Okay. She says, "Tired of you dumb A bloggers. You gotta be real desperate to use another phone to record my Snapchat. Broke bees, find y'all something else to do. Instagram will be strictly business too." I just don't like the way she talks. Oh my God. I really don't. But anyway, so in other words, she's saying that she's just going to use her Instagram just for her business, just for her store, her boutique, where she's going to post her clothes and I guess talk about sales and, have her discount code linebacker. She's only going to have her Instagram for that. She's not going to come on there and basically talk about nothing anymore. Which is good, because she don't never really talk about nothing, to my knowledge, of real seriousness or whatever. Anyway, like, I don't follow her, so I never really catch the lives. I always get them secondhand from other people that actually are on her lives recording them. So that's a good thing. Nobody, you know what I mean? Like, nobody really cares. I hate that people are dogging her out so bad because it could lead to something serious, her wanting to do something serious to herself. But, you know, this girl takes absolutely no accountability for her part in what she did. And on top of that, she thinks she's, as she says, she the bad bee, she's the star, and everybody just, you know, playing around her. And she's like delusional, but she may have to be delusional in order to get through. So that's it. Kimmie, Miss Kimmie Scott. Now, I'm not gonna go in on Kimmie because just like you guys, I've seen the trailer, and it looks like later on down in the season, it looks like Kimmie got sick or is sick. Looks like she may have had or has the C word. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to put that on her because I have no proof of that. You know, she hasn't said anything about that. But it looks like she did, or she has, or she did. We saw her get her hair cut in the clip of the trailer or whatever. And so we know what that's about generally. But I was looking at her IG and on some current pictures and photos and stuff, it looks like she's fine. You know what I mean? These are current because we all know that the season is already recorded, you know, so, and we're just getting it later. But they've already recorded this season. I think they recording the reunion or just got finished or about to start recording the reunion or have you. So it looks like she is fine currently. Like I said, she got some current pictures on there. She looks amazing. So I know she wouldn't lie about anything like that. But anyway, I didn't really like how she was doing on last week's episode, last Saturday, where they were kind of going in on the Whitlows. Now, don't get me wrong. I do not like Tiffany and them. I didn't like her when she first came on, when she went to Destiny's little birthday dinner, and she was like, oh, I met you. I thought I met you. It was some other lady, though, or blah, blah, whatever that mess was. You know, where I'm from, she would have got her butt kicked. She would have straight got slapped up at that table by either myself or a friend of mine. Nobody would have given her a pass with that. That was completely foul. And when she did that, it was downhill from there for me. Okay? But I don't know. I just didn't like how both couples were kind of going in on the Whitlows. It was like the doctor, the therapist was already on it. He already see through the Whitlows like plastic, right? Like he called them out on their stuff. He could see through them like plastic. So, and that man is really, really smart. He seems like a really, really thorough therapist. I like him. So, yeah, he didn't need any help. So why the heck were they going in on him and really recapping stuff that they had already went in on them about? I knew Marsau was probably going to want to do that because it's like he's, you know, like, see, y'all tried to come on me and mine and look what's happening to y'all. I get it. So I understood him, but Kimmie, I just didn't understand why she was constantly going in on her, you know. But everything she was saying was valid. It's just that it was like all we needed was Marsau to do that. And it was like, if it had been me, I would have been telling her, like, look, Kimmie, back up. You got some issues over there because, you know, little Maurice is a little bit more subdued, a little bit more quiet. He's not as sassy as Marsau. And but yeah, the Scott brothers are a hot mess. I've said it time and time again. I don't know who has taught these two, but they are a mess, okay? And Maurice is no different. He's just a little bit more subdued with his, okay? You know, basically he wants Kimmie to just sit up, shut up, have sex 2 and 3 times a day, clean the entire house and cook, even though she loves to cook. But that's what he wants. He wants her to stop complaining, have sex about 2-3 times a day, and continue to keep the house nice and feed him. And they didn't make no mention of a monster grown ass helping, okay? Monster's in high school, but he's definitely big enough to help around the house. And if I'm not mistaken, her son has his own place. So he's not there to help with the chores. Okay, now this is some book that she's so excited that she got in the mail called Marriage Be Hard. And these are telling signs that she is not necessarily stressed, but she got some qualms with her marriage with her husband. Marriage is hard. Relationships are hard. And managing in these relationships is hard. And she's dealing with a husband that's hard to deal with in a sense. Because Marsau and Maurice, they're difficult. Like I said, they've been taught well. And they lightweight got that male chauvinist disposition where women's work, or this is what women do. You know, I'm the man. I make the decisions. Don't too much ask me about this and that. You know, what I say goes. Because, you know, we already know that Maurice will do something, buy it, sell it, set it up, get the plane ticket, whatever, and tell Kimmie about it after the fact. We all know that. We've seen it happen several times, and this is how he does. Like, he doesn't consult her. He basically just tells her, this is what's happening, this is what's going down. And I hate that for Kimmie because I like her. Okay, I do like her, and let's all pray for her and hope that, you know, she doesn't have the C word, or if she does, that she, you know, gets better really, really soon. Because I don't, you know, I don't want to see that. I don't want her to have that. But I did have to call her out just a little bit. Like, she was kind of going in a little bit on the Whitlows, and it was unnecessary. Again, I knew that Marsau was going to do it, which is rightfully so, because the Whitlows, especially the husband, came in for Maurice, and your marriage is not all of that. It's kind of fake. Y'all seem fake. Y'all not transparent. All that stuff, right? So I knew Maurice was going to do it. But Kimmie, I don't know why you did it, especially recapping stuff that your husband sat them down to talk about last season very intelligently. You know, it made Tiffany cry, and he wasn't doing nothing but using professional big words in a monotone, and it made her cry. That's because she was guilty. Okay? But anyway, you guys, please tell me what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? Yeah, this was just like some little light commentary of some things that was just on my mind. Like I said, I wanted to get out here because it's going on out here in these YouTube streets that these licenses expired and all this and that. But yeah, you guys tell me what you think of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Ciao.